وبركاته.
السلام.
بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Sheikh Mikhail here by any chance? Did anyone see him? I'm missing him. No. Okay. طيب. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. First of all, a reminder about tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. Who knows what's happening tomorrow after Maghrib? Good. We have a halaqah in the masjid, inshallah. We have the first continuing. And last week we started back in the masjid, alhamdulillah. We did the seerah of Hamza, radiallahu ta'ala anhu. And inshallah ta'ala, tomorrow we're actually going to be talking about a figure that very few Muslims know. And by a show of hands, how many of you know a Miqdad in life? Know someone named Miqdad? Are you named Miqdad? You just know him. Who's heard of the Sahabi Miqdad? Radiallahu ta'ala anhu. No one's heard of the Sahabi by the name of Miqdad? Or you guys just really don't like raising your hands? One person. Miqdad radiallahu ta'ala anhu is one of those people, subhanAllah, who anytime you read in the books of tafsir, his name is always included amongst the ranks of the Bilals and the Khabbabs. One of the earliest Muslims. And actually had an extremely prominent role in early Islam. Very prominent, very, loved by the Prophet ﷺ. And inshallah ta'ala, tomorrow we're going to be spending between Maghrib and Isha talking about him. So I want to remind you all, I know some of you say we watch online. The point of bringing the firsts back to the masjid as opposed to continuing to record it in studio, which is a lot more comfortable, was to keep that Ramadan spirit alive, inshallah ta'ala, of us sitting together and remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala together, inshallah ta'ala. So let's try to come with our families, inshallah ta'ala, tomorrow, between Maghrib and Isha, inshallah, just to be able to benefit from being in the presence of one another, remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and remembering the companions of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Inshallah ta'ala, I won't take much more time. I just wanted to remind everyone, there was a brother, obviously, that I spoke about him on Jum'ah, Brother Tariq al-Qadri, who passed away, rahimahullah ta'ala. And his janazah was yesterday. It was one of the most profound janazahs that you would see. People came from all over the country because of what he meant to them and the goodness that he had done for people. And actually just came back from Mass, where they had people gathering, also with his family, and remembering our brother. Just a reminder to everyone, inshallah ta'ala, that a lot of times we look at the Sahaba of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and they feel so distant. But there are modern day examples of people that live and walk amongst us that set incredible paths for us to learn from. And if there is something to be learned from this brother that passed away, was more than anything else his humility and his charitable spirit. Everything about him was just, tabarakallah, just a person who touched people in so many different ways, a person who loved people, a person who did so much for the community, who exhausted himself for the community, with his wealth, with himself, with his heart, his character. We view him, we perceive him to be from the Salihin, and we hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count him to be from the Shuhada. Allahumma ameen. So just a reminder to all of us that those janazas don't happen by accident. Those types of janazas are not by accident. Make sure, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, as Imam Ahmad rahimahullah ta'ala reminded us, and I always think about this, put your janazah in front of you. And the date of the janazah is your criteria. Put that in front of you, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Will there be people that you hurt? Will there be people that you helped? Will there be people that you owe apologies to? Will there be people that owe you apologies? Will there be people that you benefited and you helped and that cry over you leaving this world because of what you did for them? Or will there be people who will be relieved that you are gone, even if they won't verbalize that because of the hurt that you have towards them? What is the impact and the benefit that you had amongst the ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the poor amongst them, and the unknown amongst them, whoever they may be. So we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on our brother, accept him as a shaheed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to be people of benefit, people of khidmah in every way possible. Allahumma ameen. Jazakumullahu khairan. I'll see you all tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.